This project I love. It's called The Descendants. It is an exploration of history. It's done by a photographer where he goes and finds descendants that are living within 15 years of someone famous and then photographs them and puts them side by side. So this is what the photographer says. He says, their ancestors' DNA is walking down the street. So here's the first one. This is Thomas Jefferson and his 6th great-grandson. When you say DNA is walking down the street, it instantly gave me chills. Yeah. Because you're right.
Wow.
Isn't this a fantastic project? So this gentleman on the right, he is a news anchor in Houston, Texas. And his name's Shannon Lanier. And he was really excited to do this project. His descendants are from the relationship between Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings. Yeah. Sally Hemings, who was a slave of Thomas Jefferson's. Anyway, he was important to him to do this photograph because he said there are so many families in America whose roots are in slavery, and we wanted to be able to show this full part of the family portrait. So this is the 6th great-grandson of Thomas Jefferson. Isn't this cool? Okay, so here's the next one. I think it's Napoleon. Look. Isn't that cool?
That's great.
Right? I love this. This is his grandson, Hugo de Salis. He's the 4th great-grandson of Napoleon. I feel like it would go further back than that, but apparently not. But look at the hairstyling is even the same. And the costumes, right? Next one we have is Gerald Charles Dickens. Obviously, Charles Dickens on the right. Gerald is on the left. He's the great-great-grandson of the famous author. Now, some of them sport wigs, some of them don't.
Yeah, and something tells me he's sporting a wig, and I don't know that he has that sort of facial hair situation.
Yeah, I think he might have grown up for the photograph. But isn't it cool?
Yeah.
The idea, by the way, for this came from, for the photographer said that the idea was sparked in him because his grandmother looked at him and said, oh, you look so much like your great-great so-and-so. And he thought, I wonder who else that this applies to.
Yeah,
I want to show you, this next one is Frederick Douglass, who's, I first learned about Frederick Douglass down at the Civil Rights Museum down in Memphis, Tennessee. So he is, Frederick Douglass is on the left. So he was born into slavery. He was educated, taught to read. He became a great orator and lecturer, and as well as an activist. He was nominated for vice president of the United States at one point. And this is one of his great-grandsons here. And then, guys, you want to know what the descendants of the Mona Lisa look like? Have a look. This is Irina. She's the 15th great-granddaughter of the woman who's now become known as the Mona Lisa. Is that amazing?
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's cool. That one in particular, the one before that, I could see the family resemblance. I'm not seeing a family resemblance here. I'm seeing 2 different women.
But they're from the same lineage, which is really cool, right?
It's really cool, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Anne-Marie, when you said The Descendants, my first thought was the Disney movie.
Yeah,
because we've just gotten into people movies with my children. It's very exciting.
You see,
it's a whole new world.
Wait, hold on a second. I try to bring Latin into the conversation, and I'm reviled. And then, we talk Disney shows.
I should say in the break, I did turn to you and say, I envy you getting 9 years of Latin.
Just pointing that out. You know, talking about kids shows, and we celebrate that. But whatever.
Yep, we do.
Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.